Imagine that your life is a bus. It's a very nice and clean bus. And you are traveling in this bus around the world and everything is cool with you. And suddenly you see a dream standing on the road. It asks you, "Take me along." And you think, "Wow, cool, this is a dream." You ask the dream, "What do you have?" And the dream says, "I have a huge, beautiful house and $100,000. You say, "That's awesome. Do you know the way?" And the dream says, "Yes, I do." You took the dream on your bus and you drive on. Everything is cool, but here on the road, there are a positive and good mood. The dream says, "Let's take these guys with us." And you're like, "Wow, they're so cool." And you ask them, "How are you guys?" The good mood answers, "I have positive, good music." And the positive also says that it also has a lot of cool things that makes you happy. You take them to your bus and drive on. Now, in your bus of life, there is the dream, the positive, and the good mood, and you feel it good. But you are traveling, and keep on traveling, but still haven't made it to your house. And then you ask the dream, "How long before we get to the house?" And the dream answers you, "We're almost there, and my house is just around that bend." And you go on, and around the bend, there are fear and doubt, and they shout, "Stop!" And you say, "Let's not take them with us." And the dream agrees with you because soon we'll already reach the house. "Take me with you and I will tell you what's really there," says the fear. Dream is against this. It asks you not to take them on the bus, but you disagree with it. You need to think, and you need to listen to these guys. Doubt shouts to you, "Yes, listen to what fear tells you." So they got on the bus and began to persuade you to get off the path. In their opinion, there is no house. They are wasting your time on it. And you start thinking, maybe I should listen to fear. And now you have already get off the path and are driving into some wilderness. And fear says, "This is where we need to go. This is the right road." You drive, and there is a negative on the way. And next to the negative, there are scandals, lies, gossip, negative films, negative music, and other crap. Together, they ask you to take them with you. Positive is against this. It believes that such passengers are superfluous on your bus of life. And the scandal says, "Guys, we have a lot of interesting stories." And the film says, "I have such cool films. They give you the shivers." Why do you need the positive? It's so simple. So uninteresting? Look, we have cool things. You agree. Well, let's see what they have. This whole company gets on the bus and starts making noise and shout by telling something. The bus gets very noisy and uncomfortable. You got some shit on your bus, and there are already too many of them. And then you see that there is an alcoholic on the road. You ask, well, what do you want? And he answers you, look, I have alcohol. Will you? From somewhere in the depths of the bus, negative shouts to you, dude, let's take him and have a drink. And you think, why not? Let's just have a drink. He got on the bus and you started to drink. So, the bus is no longer going anywhere. The next day, you feel bad. The bus is still standing. But dream and positive are hiding in the back seats. Because your life is already ruled by negative, fear, doubt, and alcohol. And they do whatever they want. And now cigarettes are knocking on the window and they say, take us with you, man. Alcohol shouts, let's take cigarettes with them. That will be cool. So, your crowded bus barely travels. Nobody listens to the dream and positive. You drive and there are haters on the sidelines. The negative says, let's take them with us. We just have to listen to what they say about you. And next to the haters, there are guilt. You think you really need to take them with you to hear what they have to say. I will not rest if I do not listen to them. I must understand the situation. You think and you take haters and guilt on your bus, on the bus of your life. Can you imagine what's going on this bus? Where can you go? You can't go anywhere. There is no longer any way. And on such buses, people are driving around in circles, picking up lot of nonsense along the way. Perhaps somewhere along the way, goal and success await them. And dream shouts from the back seat, you need to take them in our bus. But fear and negative disagree. They tell you, listen to us, buddy. We don't need such passengers. We will tell you how to live and we know everything. You better take in your bus of life, common sense and logic. Logic will tell you what you need to do. Why you need the dream? Why do you need the success on your bus? And if you're traveling in such a bus right now, stop it immediately and demand that all these gentlemen shut up. And then open the door of your bus of life and take all the extra passengers off the bus. Keep only dream, positive, and success in your bus. And only when all this shit gets off your bus, you should slowly start moving forward. And now, when you are going to travel on your bus of life, put dream, success, and positive next to you. And don't let any scoundrels in your bus. In any case, do not open the door for them, and that's all. This is how I try to live. I do not take any villains on my bus. I don't want them here. All bad stays on the road. I go around it. And so, I'm on my bus, passing by opinion and condemnation. And they shout to me, stop! This is the opinion of my friends and other people's opinion. And they all shout to me, do you want to listen to us? And I answer them, no, I don't want to. It will be better if I go ahead. And the dream sparks me. Let's go. Why do we need these fellow travelers? If you want to get the million faster, then you don't need to make any stops, but just go ahead. You will come across hundreds of such passengers on the road. Always pass by. Do you know what would happen if I took common sense and logic to my bus? They will tell me, "Are you out of your mind, dude? What the $1,000,000? You're making $50 a month now. Get out of this way immediately. Do you see that road over there? It leads you to your former boss. We'll ask him again to hire you, and everything will be fine. Everything will be same. And forget about your stupid way." That's how they will tell me. But I didn't take them on the bus. I listened to the dream. And so then I asked the dream, "Well, where is my million?" My dream answered me, "The path is certainly long, but everything depends on only of you. Are you ready?" I said, "I'm ready. I follow clearly your instructions." And the dream tells me, "Well, if you so, then we will arrive at the million as quickly as possible." I don't listen to logic and common sense, because if you listen to them, then it is impossible to make a million from scratch. It's unrealistic if you have nothing. No useful friends, no opportunities, no money, no startups capital. You have nothing. Common sense would say to me, "Get a job, at least a taxi driver or loader or courier. I will show you the right life that everyone lives." Common sense would also tell me, "Throw out of your head all these fiction about million from scratch. Don't listen to these motivators and follow the path that everyone is following, and you will be unhappinessly." Instead, I took a guide in my bus. His name is Motivation. And now we are such a cool company. We travel around the world, and the dream asked me, "What do you want?" "I want to go to the Maldives," I answered the dream. And the dream says, "Oh, it won't be easy to get there because you will have to transfer to the plane of life." "Let's fly. I'll take you with me." I say to dream, "I will be a pilot." This is how we travel around the world. The main thing is to understand that all in good time, and you don't need to rush the dream. Consistently asking, "Well, when will my hour come?" Follow your path calmly. The road can vary widely. If there is dirt on your way, you need to go through the dirt. When you went through the mud, you need to go further. If the weather is good here, or sharp turns, you have to drive as long as necessary. Do not rush the dream and just travel with it. With the dream, with motivation, with positive, and don't take anyone else with you. We will take with us all the best, only what helps us. Please think, friends, in which bus you are traveling. Thank you for listening to me to the end. If you like everything that I said today, support me with like and subscribe to my channel. If you haven't, then please consider to. Follow your dream and you will succeed. See you in the next video.